Welcome to Matt's Fishing Escapes. We've headed over to Moonta Bay on the Yorke Peninsula in South Australia. We're camping for a week and getting stuck into some land-based fishing on this spectacular and popular jetty. So let's get straight into the action as we kick off our first session.
We're just putting that out there so I can keep an eye on it, and then on the other rod we're going to put the an Inku squid jig on. Hopefully we catch a little Tommy that we can put out as a squid teaser as well, and then we'll be fully where we need to be. In fact, we've already got bites on that, so we might just stick on that for a little bit. And look at that, first cast guys, we've got a fish. Oh, he got off. We'll go again. There must be some Tommies or garfish potentially out there. In which case, normally the squid are out there chasing them as well. So we'll keep seeing how we go. But it's been pretty quiet. Haven't seen anyone catch anything yet. So I was surprised to get a bite. You can see that float's just sort of getting pulled down now. No, they're just not taking it properly. It might be tiny fish, but they've certainly come up the burley trail. Definitely pulling it under. Just need one to actually connect on the hooks. They're garfish. I can see some garfish floating around there. Might need to just shorten the trace. They've sucked me right off there, guys. No bait at all. They might just be smaller ones. Just going to shorten that trace a bit, get those hooks baited up again, and we should be on. All right, let's go again, see if we can hook into one of these fish. There's a bit of a splash out there at the back. So often with these jetties, it's the further out down the burley trail is where we're going to catch some. Just giving it a bit of line so they can take it down. We're just waiting. As I said, we need to be patient. There's a ton of little white bait through here. Might be worth throwing a soft plastic and or a little hard body. See if there's any snook around later, especially as the sun starts to set. Sort of want to catch one now, like you've come out and you had a really good bite first cast. Maybe it is that we need to go a little bit longer. Let's have a look. Now I can still see my bait, so yeah, I'm going to go back longer. They might be a little bit further down in the column. I thought they might have been a little bit shorter. So that's about how we had it, another 50 odd centimetres. So we've got a good 2 to 2.5 metre trace. And we're not going too far out. I can see the slick where the water is just a little bit calmer. Just that salmon oil sitting on top. I might just razz them up a little bit with giving this burley bucket just that little bit extra shake. Yeah, that's let out quite a bit of burley, so that's good. Burley's not really moving anywhere, so we might just be not quite on the change of incoming tide. I thought we'd already have it coming in by now, but it's just the burley is just sort of sitting down there while the oil's moved out. The actual burley pellets that are breaking up haven't moved out. They're just moving out now. I'm going to put that up here and just keep an eye on that float, and then I'll get the squid jig on the, oh, I say that and we're on. You would have seen that, guys. Yes, this is a decent, so you just put it down. It's a decent little Tommy. There you go, guys, not huge. He'll be good for a squid teaser to start with. But hopefully they get a bit bigger. Again, that top hook, yeah, this is the bottom hook. The top hook has been sucked dry. I do want to get one out just on a teaser, so we'll do that with this one. You've seen it before, our teaser rig, just a swivel glow bead, which hasn't got much glow left on it, Inku weighted float bead, and that's good because the wind's going that way, so he won't get in the way of our fishing. But if they're out here, then the squid got to be out here too. Well, that's my theory. I'll stick to it. Like bottom lip, through the top lip, do that swivel up, and we've got him ready to go. Looks like this is already set at a good length. Now, We don't have any barbs on this. What we're using this is for is a teaser, just to bring the squid on, bring him in, and then on the other rod, once we've got a squid jig on that, we will be able to catch them. So he's out there, he's again in that burley trail. I'm absolutely convinced that the squid like a burley trail as well. He's gone all the way to the bottom. We're going to put him down there, we're going to bait this back up, and hopefully we can catch a few more, but we will get organised. We'll put a squid jig on that rod. Really nice sunny day, so we will put a bright squid jig on. Last night I was using the Inku Dark Night and Hunter because it was quite overcast. Today we'll try one of the new Inku flash jigs. It's got a little flash in the middle. They've been recently released and I've caught a few on them, but haven't really had a lot of opportunity to get out there fishing yet. Just leave that jig in the water. So we're all ready. Get the Tommies baited up again, because I'd be quite happy with a feed of Tommies or squid or both. And it's really funny, I've said this many times in my videos, you got to have a couple of plans when you're land-based fishing. You can't just come out and go, I'm just catching squid. Well, it's fine as long as you understand that you could have a donut day, because you're not giving yourself options. Oh, thought I had a fish for sure then. Not quite. We'll just try and fire him up with a little bit more burley. Be interesting to see how that burley's reacting. Still sitting there pretty well. I think I've got a fish on this float. Oh, that's really weird. It must be the current that I'm pulling against, because it feels quite heavy where it's literally not a heavy rig. I mean, we can always go without the float and just let it naturally sink. Often in these tougher conditions, that can be a good strategy. Just going to present more naturally than something sitting on top of the water like a float, keeping it at a certain depth. There's fish out there, I can see them. Most of them are what I can see are garfish, but where there's gar, there's usually Tommies, and really I don't mind catching either or. Garfish certainly look like a reasonable size. They're right out the back of the float, all around it, almost like a school of sharks circling it. The question always is, you know, how hungry are they? Got him that time. Oh, that's a nice fish. I don't know what that is. That's not a Tommy or a garfish. It's a little weedy whiting on the gents. Not really what we're targeting, but I could definitely feel that he wasn't the type of fish we wanted. There you go, weedy whiting. He's gone back. Good to be catching a few little things, and hopefully there's more to come. Rightio guys, I'm actually going to take this float off. I think it's just causing more grief. The fish can be picky, they can be real picky. And the lighter you fish, the better it's going to be. As much as that was a tiny little bubble float, it can be the difference between bites and no bite. It just goes to show how important the burley is. To bring the fish in, give yourself a chance. Getting some bites again, so that's good. Losing bait's not good. Probably just a little bit too small, so I will try and bait up and get out the back again.
Excuse me?
Yes, mate.
Are you Matt's Fishing
I am.
channel?
I am. How are you, sir?
I saw an episode of you yesterday. How fun is that?
Yeah, good man.
G'day.
How are you? So just here on holidays?
Yeah. We just popped out for a couple of days. So,
Yeah, we're here for 7, so
Yep.
Wednesday to Wednesday. No, we're doing the first sort of family camping thing. So we've got the tent and whatever else.
Yep.
Trying not to kill each other, basically. See if we can survive 7 days, because we've got Coffin Bay booked in over Easter and Anzac Day. So haven't been there haven't been there since I've been doing YouTube. So
I'll be looking forward to the YouTube.
yeah.
Good on you, Matt.
No worries.
Really
Yeah,
enjoyed it. See
nice
you
to meet you.
around.
Cheers,
Yeah.
mate. Get him. All right, so we got a little leathery. Not catching what we really want to catch, guys. I thought there was garfish down there, which there are, but so just the little leathery, little baby leathery. I'm sort of glad he didn't get it in the mouth because he probably would have bit my hook off. So we're rebaited up, we'll give it a go. So the Tommy, the weedy whiting, and a little tiny baby leather jacket. Again, I might just put that down there. And while that's doing its thing, I guess we keep an eye on it and see if we can't bring in a squid or two. Kind of weird that we had all the Tommy action early on and haven't been able to replicate it. Just watching that float out there. Sometimes you feel like you're seeing things. It's going under, but it's only going under as a wave goes past, so I don't think it's a squid. It's not going under a long way or staying down for a long time. Seems to be sort of just as the wave gets there. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a squid. We'll just keep going. There is a ton of garfish here, just swirling around. I'm feeding them with the burley, but they're not seeming to be taking my hooks. Oh, getting a bite. Oh, bites, no takers. All right, guys, so we're rigged back up again. We put the pencil float on with a couple of size 8 hooks, and we'll get that out there and see how we go. So hopefully we should get some action. I just felt a little tap. Didn't actually see the float do a lot, but I felt a tap. It's amazing how sensitive really light braid can be. It's just 6 pounds Daiwa J braid. I think it's got a 6 pound Oshia F leader from memory, might be 8 pound. And then the rig is actually out of 10 pound platypus. It's actually the platypus line that I got for free for joining Ozfish. So I like to support the fishing community, so I'm a member of both, and on the board, well, sorry, I'm a member of both Ozfish and also Wreckfish South Australia, and I've recently been appointed as a board member for Wreckfish South Australia. We can't improve our fishing unless we have people there fighting for our rights as anglers, so please consider it's absolutely free to join as an affiliate member with Wreckfish SA, and you can just sign up in the link in the description and be part of the community, have your voice heard. A lot of people sit back and complain on Facebook forums and so forth about the state of fishing in South Australia, etc. Well, Wreckfish is the recognised government peak body. They're not a puppet to the government, they're the recognised peak body. They listen to the Wreckfish members. The more we have, the stronger the voice. So get involved, even if it's not a paid membership, just a free affiliate membership. And you'll be kept up to date and able to participate in surveys and things like that. I feel like this should just be a sure thing here. There is a ton of garfish again coming in for that burley. I don't know if they're Tommies or there's some bigger fish down here too. We might actually bring it right. Oh, on the bottom again. All right, shortening the trace. We're obviously too long if we're catching the bottom. Should not be catching the bottom. But there's so many fish out here, it's like a sure thing that we should be catching something. That float is down and we've got something. Oh, okay. We're not chasing those anymore. This is another species we weren't aiming to catch, the old trumpeter. Not a big one, but annoying. So that's what we saw down there. They're a little bit browner in colour. Put him out behind you guys. So we're not really interested in them. That can be a problem sometimes with the burley. You will bring in the trumpeters and undesirable fish, so we'll scoot back out a little, maybe, caught around the handle. We'll scoot back out and see if we can't hook more into the Tommies and gar that should be further out the back. And it's my birthday today, guys, 45 today. So, don't know what that really means. I feel older. It's been a really big month of work at Pioneer Water Tanks. We've actually just had our best month of the last 5 years. So good to be having some success, but more importantly, I guess it's because of the dry weather we're having here in South Australia that more and more people are realising they need to add to their water security and therefore water storage capacity. There's been story after story about people running out of water in the Adelaide Hills with potential 3+ week delays on getting deliveries of water. I'm getting some bites here, guys. All right, we're getting bites, but no one's taking the bait. So have a look here of some of our recent installs. They're definitely biting, they're just not committing. Got one, finally. This is a Tommy. No, it's not. This is another bloody small leather jacket. Yeah, I reckon it's the same one we caught before. What is going on? I reckon it is exactly the same one. So again, I think we're a little bit too deep. He's got both hooks. Look at the greedy. He's got both hooks there. That's how greedy this guy is. Hooked himself on one and then hooked himself on the other. At least, again, he didn't bite me off. So buddy, there he is there. I love obviously the blues and stuff. He's a great fish, but again, not what we're looking for. And we need to, he's just riding himself. Starting to swim down. Probably again, need to shorten this trace a bit. I think we may even just shorten this trace a little bit further if we're getting the leather jackets, which are generally a little bit at the bottom of the column. Surprised still we haven't seen anything more on that squid teaser. The old salmon oil secret sauce. Always good value from the Tassie salmon girls. All right, we've got a bite here. We've got one, guys. Not sure what we've got though. Oh, it's another bloody trumpeter. Waste of space. There's obviously plenty of trumpeters out here. And I'm going to stop sort of burling up for that reason. Because they're not what we're looking for. I mean, it's nice to catch fish, but we really want something we can have for dinner. Hello. I've caught sweetie whiting, 2 trumpeters, 1 Tommy, nothing for dinner yet, nothing to keep, but lots of different stuff. And there's a ton of trumpeters around because I've burleyed them up. But anyway. Oh, Till, I got a fish.
Fishy!
I think I got a fish. All right, so Till's gonna try the pink glow. Yeah, I got a fish. Look at the rod.
What do I do? I just...
Felt 5 seconds, whip it up. Oh, he got off. I think I'm a bit tangled up here. No, oh, I have got a fish. We got a garfish, but not very big. Not what I would call take-home size. But he's been on there for a while and he's caused a rather big mess. As usual. What are you doing, dude? Let's have a measure just to be sure. He's actually legal, he's 24, but... Hey Zig, Ziggy. Oh, he poked you. So the challenge is, how you going, mate? Don't forget to wind in a little bit. We will put him in the bag. Is it pulling?
Yeah.
No, I think you got the bottom.
What?
Bottom. Yeah, oh, we got it out. So because it's a little bit shallower here, Tilly's just going to have to flick it a little bit quicker. So maybe every 4 seconds instead of every 5, which is fine. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 4 flick. Okay, this is the problem, Ziggy, when you leave it in the water and a fish is on it. How you going, Till? Got one yet? That's right, keep going. Here we go. But yeah, the garfish, God, they're annoying. Someone's got a squid. That's good, means they might be coming on. I wish I could see me float. Where's me float? There it is. It's almost getting to that time I need to put a fluoro light on me float. But I think here on in, if we're going to get some squid and a feed, this is the time. Incoming tide, sun setting. This should be the geo. I mean, normally this jetty is really known for its big squid, so quite very much hoping we can show that to you. Either way, it's great to get out on the water. I do this for my mental health. You guys keep me accountable, so I keep releasing videos, because I know if I don't do this and have you guys, then I just wouldn't release them as regularly, and therefore my mental health would suffer. Sometimes you just have to get away from the day-to-day, lift above it. The water does amazing things. It's the water is being well researched to help calm your brain. Wish it would drop a couple of kilometres an hour just to help the squid. Might be worth packing it in and coming back at 4 AM. We have sausages as a backup tonight, so that's good. Again, just try different heights, see what we can achieve. And we're just going to let it out here and just let the line out, and it can float out that way. Oh, not really, no. Yeah, we got one. Oh, well, he took it all the way down, but didn't. Well, I hope they're Tommies. Oh, what is it? Oh, is this another leather jacket? Oh, we foul hooked another leather jacket. Right in the belly. I thought they were Tommies. There he is there. A bit bigger than the other two we caught. Really thought this was going to be a quite successful session. Yesterday, no cameras, 4 squid. Okay, not admittedly great size, but 4 squid, no problems in 30 minutes. Today, you turn those cameras on, it's a decent jinx, especially when you're just an average fisherman like me. Well, they're slowly leaving one by one behind us, but I think this is the time to try and capitalise. This is the time that it should all start happening. Okay, we got that float under the water now, and we got a fish. I think it's a gar. Could be a Tommy. It's a Tommy, I think. Oh, it's reasonable, whatever Tommy it is. Might be a salmon. No, decent sized Tommy. Just starting to come on. He scoffed it. Stop, 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 stop. That's a good sized Tommy. We'll see what he length is. Just he's not huge, but he's quite fat. He's 21 centimeters. He'll definitely add to the bag. There could be a few out, just out the right there. I wasn't really concentrating at all, really. I just suddenly saw the float was under, and yeah, it was a nice Tommy, so that's good. Fresh bait. What can we conjure up here? Fresh bait and a little bit longer trace. You wouldn't think it'd be hard if Tommies are out there just to get, you know, 5 to 10 in fairly quick succession, but it's proving to be a challenge today. Love to hear any feedback that you might have in how I could improve my chances for next time. I mean, it actually feels like it's getting actually quieter, which is weird. But I guess you're always thinking, you're always trying to work out what's going to happen. I can't believe that we haven't had a squid at all come for that teaser. I mean, we're getting baited, so come here. You can see there we've got, you know, one sucked hook, one completely baited hook, so just not sure what's going on. So that sun is just dropped below those clouds. Starting to feel a little bit squiddier. Not so much fishier, but squiddier could be a potential, if it's even a word, squiddier. Well, I don't know if I'm the smart one or the stupid one. Everyone's bailing and still trying to catch something here. You sort of get, I guess, a little bit, what's the word? Stubborn. Like you just want to catch something just to show that you can. I think we've got a fish on that. We do have a fish on that float. Might be another good Tommy, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, another good Tommy. So that's good to know. I really just don't know why they've been so few and far between. Because, yeah, they are good sized ones. Rightio guys, that last fish completely tangled me up again, so I've gone to a more simpler rig with literally the float, which is on the leader, on a trace down to a single barrel swivel, and then the hook off of that. So we shouldn't get into too much drama if we hook a fish on that. Let's see anyway. Well guys, we've done the last probably top up of the burley bucket. See if we can get a few more Tommies. I have little to no understanding why that Tommy's not getting eaten, but that's fishing, huh? Just keep letting some line out just to let that squid teaser go further and further out, cover some ground, because I don't really know what else I can do. Really strange how the Tommies have just been so intermittent. Not sure guys, what do you think? 2 Tommies and a garfish, ugh, not even worth doing anything with. 2 Tommies, a garfish and 2 squid, now there's dinner. And we're on, finally. Another Tommy, it's taken a while. Hopefully that means they're back on again. All right, we're just gonna try it just literally at our feet. That's where the burley is, where the majority of burley is. I'd hope there's some fish down there. Getting a bite there. No follow through, great. Something biting on it. Fish, I think, splashing out the back. Okay, we got a bite there. Come on, take the bait. What's biting and not taking the bait? Pulling it right under. Got him, finally. Oh, of course, there goes my luck for tonight. Rightio, let's get back into it. That's got me a bit interested. Let's see if we can get a few more. The burley's obviously working. Trumpeters have hopefully gone home. And hopefully that one that got away didn't go and tell them all that I'm up here. It's under. Got him again. All right, they're finally on the bite, which is nice. Just got to make sure we don't let them drop off. You're scoffing it down. Absolutely scoffing it down. Let's go again. It's pretty much right where they are, just straight out here. I hope the light's not dying on this camera now because we're finally starting to catch some fish. All right, we've got another one here. Yep, that's good. Not as big, but at this stage, I'll take it. That squid plan is not working, but the Tommies are on the chew now, finally, as that sun's setting. And who knows? We might get a lucky couple of squid as well. Might just even bring it in a bit. They've been a bit about there. Yep, down she goes. Oh, nearly took myself out. All right, where's the... Oh, he bit me off. Okay. No, the whole rig came off. All right, well, we're gonna get organised. I don't know what that was. Rightio, let's hope we haven't missed our window here, guys. We're fast running out of this light window, I think, for these cameras to keep working. You know, there was a school down there, and just being out of the water for 5-10 minutes, I really should have some more rigs just made up. Just not sure why my uni knot didn't hold, because it was, I mean, it was a big fish, but I mean, it was a good fish, but it wasn't, yeah, anything out of the norm. All right, guys, I think we've probably lost the light here now. So hang around for our next session camping at Moonta Bay.